Maybe you recognize this voice. It's a Valor student. Hey Eagles, my name is Kayla Mullman, and I'm here with Valor Pulse. We all love a good Broncos game, and the Valor community especially loved the preseason game on August 13th. Not only did our Broncos win the game, but a Valor student also sang the National Anthem at the start of it. Today, I am being joined by Maisy Coors to tell us a little bit more about such an amazing experience. Hey Maisy.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, of course. Well, I have a couple questions for you, but our first one is, what was it like singing in front of so many people?
Well, at first it was a little scary, and I just told myself all week that as soon as I got to the sound check, which was at 3 o'clock that day, that everything was going to be okay and just that God would be with me there. And that's where my confidence would start. And that's exactly what happened. And then since then, I wasn't nervous anymore. I was super excited just to have that honor of singing our song for so many people.
Yeah, that's so great. I love that you used God in that, and He will really give you the confidence you need to do that. How did this all start? How did you get this amazing opportunity?
Yeah, so last year, about the same time, I got the opportunity to sing the national anthem at a Rockies day game. And so this year, they were looking for some local talent to sing the first Broncos game. So they called the people at the Rockies and asked them if there was anyone they would recommend. And they said that Maisy Coors would be a wonderful person to do it. And that just made my year, I guess. But that's how it all started.
Wow, that is so cool. I wish I could do that. Have you ever sang in front of such a large crowd? I mean, other than the Rockies game, but any time before that?
Yeah, no, nothing. Even the Rockies game was probably was a day game, and it was one of the early ones, so it wasn't as big of a deal as this was. And just I think the big thing with this one was it was Russell Wilson's first game with our team, which even though it was a pregame, that just made so many more people want to do it. And it was actually over the amount of people that it could hold. I think it was about 72,000 by the time the game started. So it was a lot.
72,000 people. Oh my gosh.
There was probably 63 when I was singing, but that's a lot still.
I can imagine you were probably really nervous.
I was for a while.
Yeah. Have you ever done anything like this before? I know I just answered or asked that, but
Yeah, no, this was just so surreal. At the Rockies game, it was kind of just I walked out and I sang and I left. But this one, I went on, and the pregame stuff went on for about 6 minutes while I was just standing there. So I got to see all the cheerleaders do their thing. The color guard did their thing, and then the whole team ran out and the horse came out, and one of my best friends was there with me and got to spin the Broncos flag. So he did that before I even sang, and it was just that whole time I was just kind of paralyzed. I was like, what is my life?
Yeah, I mean, obviously pretty great because you're singing at a Broncos game. How long have you been singing?
About 4th grade, I started singing. I mean, I always loved singing since I was a little kid, and I even screamed in the car before I could talk, but when my mom wouldn't play Hannah Montana music, and I would just yell until she played it. And that's just kind of where my love of music began, and I realized I could sing when I was 9 years old.
That's really cool. What was the preparation like for this experience? How did you prep?
Yeah, well, there's not really a way to prepare, and because singing in my living room is a lot different than singing on the field. So again, I just put all my faith in that sound check that was going to happen, because that was the only time I could get close to the actual feeling that it was to be on the field and just have that much space to sing, which was crazy.
When you were on the field and you looked out at everybody there, how did that make you feel? Were you nervous? Were you happy? Were you excited?
Yeah, I was nervous for a while, and then just the feeling of when I first stepped out there and I saw everyone, the first feeling I felt was just what an honor it is to sing our nation's song for all of these people.
I love that, because your voice is obviously so amazing.
Thank you.
So awesome. What do you see your future in because you've done the Rockies game, you've done the Broncos game. What do you see your future like?
I have no idea. This was kind of a peak that I never thought I would get to do. And it's always on my bucket list, just the first time I sang the national anthem was at a Vandermeer Speedway race, and then it was Rockies, and then it was this. And I never thought it would happen. So I have no idea what's going to happen in the future.
What do you want to happen?
I have no idea. I mean, just singing the national anthem is one of the greatest honors that I hold because I love America so much. And that's just such a cliche thing to say.
Yeah.
It's just the history. Just when I walk on the field, I get to sing a song in front of all these people. I get to honor all of these people that died for their country and worked hard to make it what it is today. And that's truly what made me more nervous than just singing was, will I honor these people?
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you so much for joining me. That was my last question.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, great job.
Thank you.